Hello everyone, my name is Atem Ernest Lefu. I'm a rural entrepreneur from Cameroon. I'm the founder and CEO of Agrohub Cooperative Limited, a cooperative of over 150,000 farmers. Our goal basically is to work with farmers and create sustainable markets for their produce, especially the smallholder farmers in the hinterlands. We are currently reaching out to more than 5 million farmers, and we are trying to combat poverty, climate change, and above all, food insecurity, which is a very big thing in this part of the world. Cameroon is found in Central African region, and we believe that if we are able to bring all these farmers together, we can solve both the problem of food distribution, we can solve the problem of food insecurity, and we can solve the problem of hunger and poverty around the world. Please take our time to look at the work we have been doing in the field. Thank you. According to the World Bank Group, 1/5 of developing world's population lives in extreme poverty. That is 1.2 billion people. This is solvable through finding profitable, sustainable market for smallholder farmers. Farmers don't have a sustainable market, so we came up with starting up something that could bring all the stakeholders of agriculture together, which we call Agrohub, and we were like, how do we solve this agricultural problem, which is trying to create a sustainable market for farmers? In 2009, I discovered cassava is a crop that has multiple uses. It grows nearly everywhere, and I studied the cassava basins in Cameroon, and I discovered it's a crop that can change lives. We transform it into cassava flour, and it's easier for them to fry local puff balls or make bread with it.
I trained to how to transform cassava flour into spaghetti, donut and biscuits, even bread, gâteau and puff-puff. Yes, people, their life will change because one woman give a testimony for me. So that bread waka teach you, that bread be able for sustain it. It is send it begin them for school now, so you no get stress.
From the raw cassava, we can also do the starch with it, which is huge.
For the first 3 months that I started working here, I was using imported starch. Then a starch came up by this name, Agrohub. When I started using the Agrohub starch, I was convinced by customers that I used to put starch in their dresses, and they go and come back to me and say, no, that your starch is very nice. They came back and asked me where I got this starch from, because it is now more better than the starch I was using before.
So all of this is feeding a lot of other companies and other businesses and creating a lot of jobs. Processing cassava products at Agrohub is important because it adds that value and increases the price. The farmer gets richer. Agriculture can solve the world's problem of poverty, can solve the world's problem of hunger, if everybody puts their minds into it. And we're going to do it one after the other.
That was just a sneak peek of what we do in the field with smallholder farmers across Cameroon and Nigeria in this West and Central African region. I'm very much interested in the Obama Foundation Scholars Program because it's going to help me connect with industry leaders and experts at the Columbia University to help me hone my skills and enable me to be able to complete this project, because we are looking at providing insurance to farmers, we are looking at providing security to farmers, and we want to reach 50 million more farmers in the next 5 years. So in terms of capacity building, we need this kind of contact. I will be able to connect with other fellows and exchange my ideas and learn from them and learn from industry experts. Besides, the Columbia University has the world's best experts in the domain of climate change mitigation and in the domain of agriculture and food security. So I hope to meet with some of these lecturers and share my ideas to rebuild this project and make it worthwhile, to be able to meet many more farmers. And I had a very good experience in 2019 where I met the former President Barack Obama himself in South Africa, where we did volunteering. At first, my goal used to be very limited to try and, solve the leadership and, agricultural problems as a rural entrepreneur in this part of the world. But after meeting him, I started thinking out of the box, and it was an amazing experience. But this experience alone pushed me to be able to expand my project, to go into right up to food processing for farmers, to create more markets to them. It also pushed me to connect with other leaders across Africa, which has been able to build my project over this way. And just connecting with experts, industry experts and other leaders, to me is the goal of coming to Columbia universities and meeting other people who are working in the same field in which I'm working, and this is going to grow the project. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.